Hey everybody, my name is Ebony Cruz. I am an entrepreneur coach, but today I am bringing you motivation to kickstart your Monday. I do have my notebook here to help me out because I wrote some notes down because I want to make sure that I'm telling you everything that came to this here mind of mine to get you guys going, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, if you have not done so, make sure you do subscribe to this page because this page is for entrepreneurs looking for ways to make money online and grow their business. My goal is to not only motivate you, but to give you the tools and resources you need to kickstart your business. Now, today's message is for that fear that stops you cold in your feet, right? I want to talk about fear today, right? Because a lot of us call it procrastination. And I don't really think it's procrastination. I honestly think it's fear. So over the weekend, I did a lot of reading. You know, I'm personally developing myself. And so I did some reading to get myself prepared to write messages and to deliver motivational things like this for y'all, all right? So part of my reading, I took notes and I journal a lot because it's good for me and my mind runs a mile a minute. And so I have to keep all my ideas in one place. So I was journaling. And what I came up with is what stops us cold in our feet. So some of us are in our businesses right now, or maybe in our life, personal life, professional life, however, and it's some things that we want, right? But we are not achieving them. And we make up all these reasons why. It could be our boss is on us. It could be I don't have enough time. It could be the kids are up. I just, I have to make sure I feed them. By the time I get the kids down, I'm sleepy. It could be, I wish I had better tools. I had a better computer. It could be, I wish I had better training, better coaches, etc. We make up a lot of reasons of why we might get stopped cold in our feet from doing something that we really want to do. We tell ourselves every day, today is the day I'm going to conquer this task, right? Today is the day. How many of you said that? Well, today is going to be your day if you listen to this message and you actually implement or just kind of figure out which one are you. So the first one is the fear of unknown. Many of us are just unknown of the circumstances that are going to happen if we make this sudden change. We kind of wonder, will it be good? Will it be bad? Will it be worth it? Will people tell me I told you it wasn't going to work? So it's this fear of what is going to happen if I really decide to change. And we always think about the what if in a negative light versus what if happens if I don't decide to change. The next thing here is the fear of success. Many of us think that we are not even capable of success. Wait a minute, not even just capable, that we don't deserve success. Some of us, when we started thinking about what we want and we started thinking about the magnitude, how big our dreams are and how big things that we have on our list, it could be financial, it could be this house that we want, it could be this new car that we want. Some of us don't think we really deserve it. We just dream about it and think that's where it's supposed to be, is stay in our head. No, you do deserve it, but you will have to work for it. So the fear of success holds a lot of us back because we just don't know how to handle success. Another one that I came up with is the fear of making mistakes. Now, this is the one that gets me all the time because I like to say I'm a perfectionist, right? When I first started doing business online, my fear was actually setting up my autoresponder and doing funnels, right? So I'm like, okay, what if this funnel doesn't say what it's supposed to be saying? Like, what if people don't want to, do my funnel? What if they don't opt in, right? And for those of you like, what is a funnel? It's work, okay? That's a whole nother video. And so I would always make up an excuse of why I wouldn't publish it. And what I had to realize and what I honestly learned from one of my coaches was that how you're going to know if it works if you don't put it out there to drive traffic to it? How are you going to know how to tweak it, how to change it if you don't put it out there? Ebony, you're going to make mistakes. And I'm talking to you out there. You're going to make mistakes. Hey there, girlfriend. You are going to make mistakes, okay? And it is okay. But the thing is for you to learn from these mistakes. These mistakes sometimes, or the fear of making mistakes, is what's stopping you cold in your tracks and you're not getting up and getting to business and handling and making changes in your life to reach that professional goal, to reach that personal goal. You're afraid of the unknown. You're afraid of success. You're afraid of mistakes, but that's just not it. I wrote down some more. Some of us have a fear of change in general. We're so comfortable in our current life and our current state of being. We dream of these big old things that we want to change in our lives. We dream of, where we want to go, and we imagine ourselves of who we're going to be one of these days. But we're so comfortable that we're afraid to change up our daily routines. We're afraid to change up our comfort zone because we just don't know what to expect. But if you want success, you're going to have to get uncomfortable and you're going to have to change. In order to get what you want, you have to change. You can't do the same thing you did yesterday for new results today. You can't do what you did 10 years ago for new results today. You have to change. All right. The next one I wrote down is a fear of responsibility. Now, let me tell you something. When I decided to take on this task to become a motivational speaker, again, I wanted to do this long time ago, right? I would call myself this motivational speaker, and I would motivate teens, okay? It was super cool, but I never was on a mission like I am now to be a motivational speaker, to motivate the masses, motivate women. My goal is women, but, if men are motivated too, hey, kudos to you too, fellas. But my goal is to motivate women to push and work in their maximum potential, whether we're moms, we're not moms, we're career women, we're at home, whatever. Work to your maximum potential to get the best you yet. All right. But what I came up with is just the fear of too much responsibility. So I'm thinking, oh man, Ebony, how you gonna handle this? Like, what if you have a bad day? How you gonna tell somebody else to have a good day? Right? But I had to think about it. Well, those bad days that I might have may be an example, and so I may be actually having that same bad day, and the way I can overcome may actually encourage somebody. Stop being afraid of what's to come, how much more you got to take on. And anything that you do, you're gonna have to take on new responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Whether you get a new job, whether you get a new car, you got to take on the responsibility of keeping it clean, getting the maintenance on it. You get a new job, you got to make sure you're taking on the responsibility of meeting the requirements of this job to keep this job. If you go online doing your business, you got to make sure you keep up the daily responsibilities of running this business. You can't just set it up and go. And now some things you can run on automation. However, you have to keep going in there, changing some stuff, tweaking some stuff if you want to get better, if you want to grow to this level of success so many of us dream and talk about. That's what you got to do. You got to stop letting fear stop you from going to the next level. Okay. Another one that I wrote of is the fear of feelings. Me as a woman, and I'm going to speak for other women, we are some emotional creatures at times. You know what I'm saying? So in the morning, we may be feeling like on cloud 9. By lunch, we may be like, listen, if the next person say one more thing to me, we're going to have problems. Right? We some emotional creatures. And fellas, y'all are too. This is not just for the women. But sometimes we put things off because we feel that we avoid things because we feel that it's an unpleasant emotion of not knowing what we're getting into. So when you're afraid of doing something, or when it's like that unknown thing, or say it's success that we're afraid of, you get this feeling that kind of sets you back. Your stomach kind of start turning in knots. You kind of just don't really know how to handle those emotions. But those emotions are coming from because your brain is like, this is something new. This isn't the norm that this girl been doing. This is new. So your brain is already triggering your body, like, halt, we got to stop. But in order for you to continue to grow and to meet those goals, you have to get control of your emotions. You have to take a step back, count to 5, breathe in, breathe out, and comprehend what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your emotions take control of you to where you stop, you got to get up, you got to walk away, and you don't come back. You want to be able to understand that, yes, I'm going to be afraid. Yes, there may be some anxiety. Yes, there may be some emotions of excitement. There may be some emotions of fear. There may be some emotions of, just concern, the confusion, overwhelming. It may be a lot of emotions that hit you at one time, all of them. But you have to learn how to sit back, take a deep breath, and put one foot forward and continue to go. All right. Now I have one more thing. All right. And this is one I think, or two more, I'm sorry. And this is two that I believe that, that really kind of, got to me when I first really got on this venture. And the first one, is the fear of rejection and the fear of finishing. Okay. The thing was like, what if I finish and I get rejected? What if I finish this thing that I worked so hard for and I'm rejected? No one accepts it. What if I finish and I don't get the results that I wanted? Or what if I finish and people laugh? What if I finish and I'm embarrassed about how everything came out? What if I finish and it's a flop. What if I finish this mission that I'm on and it was all worth nothing? What if I finish? So I don't finish. I just stop. I have a lot of many projects going on and I just stop. And I don't know if any one of you are like that or anyone have you experienced that. But I used to go through this thing about I'm not going to finish because if I finish, that means I'm going to get the results of failure or maybe I get the results of rejection. And that is one fear that we have to kind of really definitely just shake ourselves out of it and think about, what if I don't finish? What'll happen if I didn't finish? What'll happen if I complete it and I don't get rejected? And so what, you get rejected? Sometimes those rejections are a cue, and sometimes those failures are a cue for us to go back and revamp the plan. Sometimes it's just for us to tweak something a little bit. Sometimes we need those failures to improve. And so that's why you have to continue to fight. So these fears that we have, the fear of unknown, the fear of success, the fear of rejection, the fear of finishing, the fear of feelings. We have to set those fears aside and just know fear is going to come with us everywhere we go. Fear is coming. No matter what we get into, fear is coming. You ever went on a roller coaster ride and when you get on, your heart is like beating out of your chest. You're like, oh my God, why did I do this? That fear is going to come. Or you ever just been on the passenger side, you got a friend that drives like a freaking racehorse and they're kind of texting everything while they drive. You scared, like, oh, hold up. Fear is definitely coming, right? You ever been able to cross the street? It's like busy traffic. If you live in Florida and you've ever been on Hillsborough Avenue here in Florida, that traffic is crazy. And you kind of get to the street, you're looking both ways, like you may be a little bit afraid. You ever rode a bike for the first time and been afraid? You ever been on roller skates for the first time and you've been afraid? Everything that you've done in your life, you've been afraid at some point and you overcame it. So stop putting off your business. Stop putting off your goals. Stop putting off that one task. Stop doing and throwing off those dreaded funnels. For those of you that are in business online, funnels are key to your success. Stop not making having the conversations with those people. Stop putting off those follow-ups. Stop not sending those emails. Stop second guessing your work. Because that fear is stopping you dead cold in your step. That fear is stopping you from ever knowing if this task that you were meant to do, if it's really for you. That fear is stopping you from experiencing what could be a life-changing moment. So today, I say it's Monday. Write about 5 different things that take you outside of your box down that you want to do this week, that you want to accomplish this week. It could be just to get up early in the morning to go exercise. You haven't done it in a while, so you know what? I want to start exercising this week. It could be to consistently drink water this week, right? Some of us are some coffee drinkers, go from coffee to soda to juice. We never drink a glass of water. It could be just to take more water in. It could be to eat healthy. It could be to read a book. It could be to call a friend. It could be so many different things that takes you out of your comfort zone that you should try this week. And stop letting fear of what will happen, the what if, stop letting fear stop you from living your best life yet. Because I promise you, girlfriend, it's meant for you. You deserve it. But fear is holding you back. So stop letting fear hold you back. And just go for it. And you'll be amazed at the results that you get. Again, my name is Ebony Cruz. I hope you enjoyed this message. Please comment below and let me know what fear is stopping you. Is it the fear of success? Is it the fear of unknown? Is it the fear of mistakes? Let me know what fear is stopping you. Because I'm willing to bet you it's something so small and minor that you get a lot of these girlfriends in this group, on this post, on this YouTube channel, and they hear that. You know how much encouragement you're going to get? It's you. So stop letting it stop you. And this week on Monday, today, kickstart your week off knowing that, yes, fear is going to be there, but it is okay. I'm going to fail my way forward. This is Ebony Cruz, entrepreneur coach, bringing you your motivational message for the week. Gotta go. Love you guys.